time to eat now. Spaghetti chicken, white-tailed deer. Such a great hike. And my trusty stick. So I'd hold it like this. made sure to not sit on an ant colony. Ant colony? Would not be fun. I want to make sure I eat it all because there's chicken, white-tailed deer, spaghetti sauce. It's been out of the fridge since this morning, around 7. And I don't want bacteria to form. Right? Usually it's 4 hours. You don't want to leave things 4 hours not cold nor hot. It's gonna change once I move back to Montreal. Like the month of March, super hard for me. Then had my good friends, Vanessa, Emile Paquet, just being there for me. Now I know what nature really is. Like being able to live really off grid. I don't think I'd do that, but you could just live on free land here. I don't think the city is where I want to settle. I don't want to settle in the city. You know, usually people have their main house in the city and then a cottage somewhere in Sutton or in the countryside. Well, I'd like to do like the opposite. Have my main house on a ranch or on a mountain. Somewhere less crowded where you can be closer to where you come from, the nature. Trees, rocks, sand, branches, little insects, even if I don't like them much. Cactus. I don't know yet which country I want to settle in, but now the States, Colorado. Just forget about the taxes and like, all the logistics, politics, just in terms of the environment, how it feels like. I don't want to say Colorado feels like home, but the reason why I don't want to say it is because like sure I could live here. Yes, they have run clubs, but I feel like the diversity in Montreal is so there's a lot of diversity. Here you have what white people, Hispanic people, not just the people, but actually people here probably love outdoors. I don't know. I haven't been out much talking to people, even if I met a couple of strangers. But I love it here. I like it. I want to try living on a ranch. I haven't. I have never lived on a ranch or spent any time on a ranch. I say that because I see the lifestyle. I see it feels like a natural progression to me. Like okay, it's a big perk to grow up in the city, just because it gives you this contrast, and also the contacts, like the people. You meet incredible people, and it's so dense that you meet people from all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of genre of people, and it's like a melting pot. In the States, that's what they tried to do. Not sure how that works today, but Montreal, I feel like it's a really good melting pot. Even sure if there is some racism or some injustice, I feel I have traveled a lot, but not enough culturally. Because I've physically been in different countries, but culturally, I haven't spent much time with people, meeting communities, and being in different parts of town, even in Montreal. So, what's gonna change in Montreal for me is I'll seek out. No, not seek out. Let's let's start seeking inward. For sure, I could go out and meet different people, different communities, different cultures. But I'm soon at this quarter life crisis. Maybe I'm already there. But I have this passion project of bringing this natural Colorado feel to Montreal. Man cave. It's gonna be like a rage room. No one can do it like me. I just gotta do it. I got the support. I got the knowledge. I got the marketing knowledge. I can market it. I just gotta do it, build it physically. Because these past years, I've been only building things like digitally, and I haven't seen the fruits of my labor physically touching it. And I feel like this is what Colorado made me realize is that the feel of building things and touching things, creating, and this is basically me going back to young Kirk that was always so creative and happy to build random stuff, modify stuff, touch things, break things, put things put things together. And I see where it's coming from. I see my grandpa go in and he's building all kinds of shit and modifying things. So I think that's it. I'm getting back to the root of Kirk, this nature of building things. And from there, the rest is gonna come. Just gotta look inward, surrender to God. Like, I want to get closer to God. And I'll say, I don't know how, but I think it's really just listening, surrendering to whatever He tells you. Because the analogy is the phone's always ringing, He's always calling you, but you're always busy working, chatting, and doing all this hedonistic task, and you don't have the time to even listen that the phone is ringing. So what if I just surrender and pick up the phone? back to point number 5 on my top 4 priorities. Mental health, physical health, close friends and family, spiritual health, surrender to God. Maybe it's not that exact list, but I tend to forget. So, let's stick to the mission.